How do technical rescue teams secure trench collapse sites? Imagine a worker trapped in a narrow, unstable trench after a collapse. Rescue teams need to act fast but also carefully to avoid making things worse. That's where their skills in securing the site come into play. First, they make sure the area is safe by shutting off all utilities like gas, water, and electricity. This prevents fires, explosions, or flooding that could happen if pipes or wires are damaged. They also stop nearby heavy equipment to prevent vibrations that might cause more soil to fall in. Non-essential people stay at least 50 feet away from the trench edge, and vehicles are kept at least 150 feet back to avoid accidental collapses. Next, the rescue team sets up control zones around the site. They mark a hot zone right at the collapse area, a warm zone for support activities, and a cold zone for command posts and staging. This helps everyone know where they can go and keeps bystanders out of danger. Then, they carefully examine the trench and surrounding soil. They check the angle of the spoil pile, which is the pile of excavated dirt, to see if it's stable. They remove any tripping hazards like shovels or roots and place ground pads around the trench lip to create a stable surface. Before anyone enters the trench, the team builds a safe zone using shoring systems. These are structures like hydraulic shores, pneumatic shores, or timber supports that brace the trench walls. They are placed from the uncollapsed part of the trench, often from both ends, and extended toward the victim as rescue work continues. This prevents the walls from collapsing further while rescuers work. Rescuers wear full protective gear, including steel-toed boots, helmets, protection, and gloves. They place ladders in the trench at intervals no more than 50 feet, apart to allow safe entry and exit. Once the safe zone is ready, the team carefully removes soil around the victim, often by hand or with small tools. This minimizes movement of the trench walls and reduces the risk of additional collapse. They aim to uncover the victim to below the diaphragm before trying to extricate them fully. Throughout the operation, they constantly monitor the trench walls, lip, and spoil pile for signs of further instability. If needed, they may dewater the trench to reduce water pressure and soil movement. All rescue activities are supervised by an extrication sector officer, who oversees shoring placement and digging. Throughout the entire process, communication stays open among team members. They keep assessing risks and follow established incident management procedures. Protecting both the victim and the rescue team is always the top priority. By carefully controlling hazards, setting up secure zones, and using proper shoring techniques, rescue teams can safely and effectively secure a trench collapse site and save lives.